more rain. Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping.
For cannibal meat buns?
First, a new raincoat.
Alright, and we are Kurumi.
I'm
starting to feel like the rain isn't so bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it does protect us after all. I never thought I'd feel this way. Alright, I'm saying this is like the DLC, I just walk to locations. Oh, hey, Umbrella Man, right?
Hi, Kurumi! I've got your order right here. Ta-da! Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking new raincoat. It'll easily block out both rain and sunlight.
Thank you.
Wow! Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff, so we never knew what they were making.
Oh, thank you. Was just a lore drop, man.
But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Yeah, that's true.
The dog isn't a homunculi, right? Right?
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can handle it.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward. By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well, take care. Good rain to you.
Good rain to you?
Likewise. Good rain to you too.
That's kind of
Next on the
cute.
shopping list is... Right, body cream.
Okay, hold on. Not this one. Can I check? Yeah, let me check the profiles. Nope, does not say dead. Oh, hey, it's you again.
Excuse me, do you have the body cream I ordered?
Of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight.
Wait, what?
It's perfect for us homunculi. It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined. Oh well, that's life.
It was all so sudden. That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from regular people.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said.
Again, I'm holding judgment till we get to the food part.
Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here. Everyone feels the same way.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. We're immortal, after all. We've got plenty of time.
I'm sorry, how are people not absolutely going bazonkers in the head? That's... I mean, I don't really know how long this epilogue is after Makoto told everybody. But, you know, what if he's getting the information one day, like, hey, by the way, you're not you. You and all the people you knew are gone. You have to eat flesh, and you're immortal. Like, I'm not the only one crying in my room, in my closet, right? Like, freaking out over, like, the implications of all that.
Besides, we all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum, we chose to follow Mr. Makoto. So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
But also Makoto spreading hope, huh?
Yeah. I think that... Okie dokie. Next is... Oh, right! I need to buy a map!
Wow, it's like you're mocking me for getting lost in this place. Oh, wait, no. Who is this?
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat buns. No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of. I think that's a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human. Game,
please have a better explanation. Not just, nah. I'm sure it will. I'm absolutely sure they're gonna explain more. And we're all gonna laugh and be like, ha ha ha. No, that's the downstairs. Hey, that's that one place I always never could find.
Wow!
This is too much. What happened? Since restrictions on imports have been lifted, the bookstore's getting all sorts of magazines delivered.
So...
But there are so many male idols I don't know. What should I do? Who should I choose? I have to buy more magazines. I have to work more so I can stand more Okay. This is literally just me wanting any, like, figurine or, like, fan art of characters that I like. I really want a display of Astarion, and I'm like, I can afford this, right? I should save up, because I need to support him, because I love him.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. How can I help?
Do you have what I ordered?
And as well
the
some
map,
exposition?
Right? You want the world map.
Yes, that's right.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read every one.
Aww.
I understand. It's been a while since we were able to interact with anyone outside of the city.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing. Even if it was decided by the referendum, he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning. He was ready to turn himself in, but we stopped him from doing so with that referendum. Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever collapsed from it all.
Because of the referendum?
Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader, and leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi has just begun. Anyway, about that world map. What made you want to get it?
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
Yuma, how old are you? Excuse me, number one, how old are you again? I know you look like a baby, and I kept calling you a baby, but now I realized, like, wait a second, you are number one of the World Detective Organization, and Chromie is a high schooler. dead Homunculi Immortal High School. This is Twilight territory. I'm not gonna think about it too hard.
A crush, huh?
So the next up should be the last one. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
Was I right, though? Is ramen the answer? Which... I like udon noodles better than ramen noodles. Ramen's so
All the
delicious,
meat
though.
bun shops vanished from town. But ramen shops popped up in their place.
Oh, Kurumi!
Hi, you look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need.
I'll talk more about this at the end.
And of course, it's super yummy, says everyone.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month? Sure thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Good rain to you.
Good rain to you too.
I really like saying that. It's such a cute phrase.
That's it for the shopping. I've safely completed all my preparations. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better hurry or I won't make it in time.
Please, 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 please.
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place. After all is said and done, I'm gonna miss
I
it.
need some explanations.
We've shared many memories here. But departure's just the start of a new adventure. Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Hey, Princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. I love him more. No, no, no. Don't do it to me.
Hey, Kurumi. I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia.
Look, currently my thoughts are happy but confused.
You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. This city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
Do you work for ramen now?
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
On! How many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham!
I'll have more to talk about later.
A sham? So, it never really happened? Why would anyone do such a thing? For what purpose?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died too. He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah, I thought everyone was dead.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi. Nothing can kill us.
Didn't he get a tall skeleton for Yasuhiko?
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that white smoke.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there.
Were you?
While we were locked up, the final battle took place.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was number one.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as number one.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting more and more exhausting.
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, the former number one, go?
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
Is she coming with?
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant. Right. I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO. And a homunculus informant. Yeah, I think you two would make a great team.
Well, come on, we should get going already. Since he quit, the WDO is in a state of chaos. #1's position is still vacant. An election to decide the next #1 will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself. Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right. Bye, Halara! I'll see you again soon!
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime. When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends' friends.
The new
See ya.
Damnation? Golder Brother?
Bye, Kurumi!
I was thinking, like, is that important?
Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Tetsuhiko! It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi. And of course, I must thank the chief as well.
I love her suitcase. Also, I think I love Vivia.
With all my heart. Farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia! Everyone is gone.
Did he... His suitcase disappeared.
Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth. It's all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone. In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
Yuma, you're not car chase.
Has anyone seen my daughter? Please! I need information!
We did it, boss! That was easy.
Whoa, whoa, what is this?
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
Sister? Mother? It's anime, I can't tell with the ages and things like this.
All right.
License plate was 420. Alright, so final thoughts. I kind of feel it wrapped up too nicely. Like, they gave us this big moral conundrum. I mean, it was setting up like this big moral thing because they were homunculi, they weren't the originals, but we went to the Mystery Labyrinth, we reaped the souls of people, which shows that, hey, they do have souls, they're beings, they exist. And the issue is that, you know, they need to survive off of, well, you know, eating people. And even if they were eating just criminals, that's like a whole other issue with, you know, the justice system and, you know, and corruption in the justice system and all that stuff. Which I don't think they're going into that far, but it, you know, the whole choice at the end versus like, what do you do with the situation? And at the end, be like, oh, by the way. And I know Makoto / number one, or number one and Makoto, whatever, are detectives, not necessarily, you know, nutritionists, I guess. But the fact that they couldn't, you know, spend the money, because they had the money to spend in Kanai Ward with Amaterasu, and just try to figure out, just like, hey, don't ask questions, not that you would, but what can we make that's similar to human flesh in nutrients form, you know? And it ended up just being ramen, and it's just like, I guess a special ramen, because real Yumo's making his specialty food with this special gift powers. But yeah, I feel like that wrapped up too easy. And then they managed to give sunblock too. Like, oh, and by the way, we had this super awesome sun... Wait a second. Israel's like, wait, you can't put sunblock on your eyeballs, right? That would damage your eyeballs. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, they wrapped it up a little too neatly and took out any of the issues. And they didn't even talk about the whole souls thing. I really thought they were going to go there. But they kind of dropped it. Which kind of makes you wonder, like, why did number one take Shinigami into this town? Like, he was so smart as it was. I don't necessarily think he needed Shinigami beforehand. Unless he's just like, nah, I gotta reap some souls for the truth. So yeah, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with Kurumi and apparently other people just like leaving Kanai Ward. Thank you for telling me in the comments, like, they're not zombies when they get exposed to sunlight. They do, they're not infectious, but they still murder people. Like, I know, again, against their, you know, conscious minds, wanted or not wanted, whatever. I do feel like that's a bit of an oversight, letting them just like wander out, even if they have sunblock and instant ramen for a month. Any number of accidents can happen, and Kurumi's gonna start murdering people. And then Yuma's gonna be an ace detective, and we just have to, you know, switch genres real quick. I did like the characters, obviously. I like Vivia. And everyone else really grew on me, and I really like that about characters. Like, they kind of start off like, hey, maybe not the best. Like Shinigami and Desahiko, minus the DLC, but whatever. But then, you know, I don't know if it's like exposure therapy, or it's like I just spend so much time with them. Like, yeah, they grew on me, I like them. Or if they grew as characters. Actually, I'm gonna take a look back. I'm like, did they grow as characters, or did I just become more accepting of these weirdos? What else? The ending trailer. Yeah, could be neat. I'm not quite sure, like, I feel like they do another rain code, and if it involves Yuma, it's gonna feel real empty without Shinigami. Shinigami is, like, you know, the comedic relief. I don't think Kurumi can really fill that. She's sweet. I do like her. She's very sweet. I don't want a game with someone who's smart and someone who's really sweet, and they don't have any horrible flaws. That's a little less fun for me. Like I said, than like other things. I like my tiny little murder gremlins. It's like people who just cause stuff to happen. They're funny. Gameplay was alright. It was fun. I didn't use the special abilities, you know, like summoning them during the thing very often. I kind of forgot about it most of the time. I love the designs. Designs and, like, the aesthetic of the game, super cool. But yeah, if there is more, the mixed sequel, I will absolutely play it. Like I said, like, the story was interesting. I had a fun time in it. I just feel like, maybe they just had... hold on. The fake out with the detectives dying. Why? What was Makoto's thought process there? I think the thought process was specifically just to mess with us. I love the pink blood, like, little, like, trick they pulled on us. I thought that was hilarious. Like, I know I was shouting and upset, but that was funny to me. It was just like, you know, we thought it was a stylistic choice, so we thought nothing of it. And then they're like, no, you idiot. Why don't you think anything of it? And it's like, what? I didn't care for the fake out for the Last Remaining Detectives. Because I know it was supposed to be like a whole, with the tutorial first part you play, where everyone does die and you think, oh no, this can't be real, but it is real. And they set the expectation in the game. And so when they pull it a second time, but they're like, nuh-uh, JK, we were kidding. And also with the WDO getting exploded. I don't know, that felt a little cheap. That felt a little like, we set up this idea that anyone can die, but not really anymore past the tutorial. And it's like, oh, well, okay. Like, Makoto didn't need to do that. Like, he literally could just put arrows saying, Yuma, the truth is this way. Come here. And Yuma, the little smart dumb butt, he would have obviously just went. He didn't need to be like, oh, I'm so sad my friend's dying. I must go do this. And since, you know, Makoto is Yuma / number one, he knows how his brain works, so it's not like, you know, he's like, oh, I didn't know if Yuma would do this or not. It's like, no, he knew. He knows what Yuma would do, which is what he took advantage of during the whole game. So that just felt a little cheap. But yeah, again, overall, super, I really like this. This was fun. And I hope you like watching it. if you want to see me do the Gabs, I'll probably... Oh, I'm going on vacation. I'll be back in the first week in January. And I'm going to do a quick, like, Danganronpa summer stream where I can just, like, talk to everybody and catch up with everybody. And, you know, figure out where we're going to go for this year. Because there's so many visual novel games that I need to complete. Like, Little Goody Two-Shoes is number 1 on that list, absolutely. And I'll figure out if anyone wants to watch me to finish off Nonary Games or Great Ace Attorney. Or just something completely new. Alright, so I'll let you guys go. Let me know what you guys liked and didn't like, and how happy that I am that Vivi is okay. And I'll see you guys all next time. Laters!